Hey, good morning, everyone. So after a workout, first thing in the morning, there's plenty of things that you could take, but the major goals for post-workout shakes, smoothies, meals is really for repair and recovery. And plant-based foods often they sort of get a back seat because, especially in the bodybuilding fitness world, usually when we think of protein for recovery and repair, we think of amino acids from protein powders in terms of like whey from dairy, or you think of meals like, well, first thing in the morning you think more of like eggs, egg whites, right? Egg white and oatmeal. Or you could choose, chicken breast and a little broccoli and some rice. That's typically what a lot of them eat if you watch the videos. Or some other carb like yam or whatever. Either way, plant-based nutrition, especially from greens, often are sort of like the unsung hero because they're more rich in nutrients than virtually almost any food with the lowest amount of calories. Now, if you're trying to build muscle and bulk up, that's kind of a different story. And I mean, really, those guys are the expert. Those guys and girls, like real bodybuilders, are really the experts regardless. And they eat an enormous amount of food, so they're packing up the calories. They're eating 5, 6, 7, 8+ meals a day, yet they're still burning fat and building lean muscle at the same time. That's not really what I'm talking about here. I mean, I'm not a professional bodybuilder. That's not really my goal. My goal is to try and be as fit as I can, within reason. And I want to try and provide my body with as much nutrition too. I'm not trying to bulk up and be as big as I can. What I'm really trying to do is to provide, after a workout, to reap whatever benefits I can from exercising, and then consume foods that'll help me to repair, recover, keep my immune system functioning as healthy as possible, and give my body hopefully what it needs. Microgreens. I did another video on microgreens with my kids last summer, but I want to mention this again. I went to the Big Carrot, and I got these. Just show you. Okay, these microgreens here, together it was about $10, okay? So I think it was like $7.99 to $3.99, so actually it was more. It was like $11 or $12, so something to that extent, okay? But that's dirt cheap. I can think of many other ways to spend $12, and I'm willing to bet that there are other ways that you're spending $12 too. I'm not here to judge, but you just go out for one lunch in the week, and you've already spent more than that. This is by far the most nutrition for the lowest calorie to the lowest cost ratio. If you go to a salad bar and you see microgreens, these are pea shoots. Okay, I mean, just look how beautiful. You can eat them just like that. You can put them in salads. I add them to smoothies. My wife, she uses them in salad. And these are baby red Russian kale microgreens. Just look how beautiful those look. So even at $12, if you go to a salad bar and you just rake it up on heavy items like shrimp and chicken and dressings, that adds weight to it, so it costs more as well. These weigh next to nothing and yet are so incredibly nutrient dense. Enzymes, antioxidants, there's some fiber, but mostly for these enzymes and phytonutrients and antioxidants that you really only get from sprouts, microgreens. You'll see sprouts as a massive buying trend in general. Sprouted rice, sprouted quinoa, sprouted this, sprouted that, sprouted breads. Dr. Josh Axe, he has a video on, he says, something like, is sprouted bread really healthy? And it has like, I don't know, like 1 million hits or something crazy like that. So sprouts are definitely in. Microgreens should be in as well. If you see these at your local grocery store, buy them. If it's not at your local grocery store, try and find a better grocery store if you can that has these, and buy them and eat them as much as possible. Yesterday, I made about 1.5 liter smoothie for my kids and I used a ton. I mean, you could see this thing is, I just took a massive chunk out. Same with these. I mean, you can see it's not absolutely full. I just took a massive chunk. $12. Even if I used half and it was $6 for me and my kids for an incredibly nutrient-dense smoothie, that's nothing, really. I mean, you can go to Booster Juice and spend $8 on really a smoothie that's mostly sugar. And if you see any of these additives, like when they add flax seeds, they'll take a measuring spoon and measure like 1/4 teaspoon. It's next to nothing. Microgreens is the answer. Trust me, green leafy vegetables, microgreens. Start consuming more of these in your diet and you will not be sorry. So anyway, I'm gonna get into it and just make my smoothie, and I hope this brings value. In fact, here I'll show you. We had a party going on. This is my wife. Junk. Like, how much did that cost? That cost like $3. It's just crap on crap. These bad boys, you know, just garbage, you know, flavored, yeah, flavored with what? Just chemicals, right? So there are way better ways of spending, you know, and again, just for the bubbles, you know, you just kind of, I don't really like the bubbles in there, so I just wait a second and then just kind of bring them back. You see how the bubbles rise to the top here? And then you just kind of like increase the speed and then quickly take it off, and that's it. And today I'm using this. I actually find in, oh, there's that burger place downtown Toronto, I forget what it's called now. They usually serve their drinks in these things, so that's it. You know, a nice creamy green smoothie. That's it. You know, a nice creamy green smoothie, nothing to it really, and this is the maximum benefit. There's literally no supplement that can even come close to this, really none. You name it, hit me up in the comment section. If this brought you value, give me a thumbs up, and if you have any recommendations for any other videos, let me know, and be sure to subscribe so you get notifications on more videos. And let's continue this together. I'd love to hear from you and learn from you, and we're all on this journey together, so look forward to staying in touch. Bye.